Hello. Are we recording now? Yeah. Okay, cool. Hello. So there is something new on the screen. There's this thingy. This will be new from now on. That'll be there. Very lovely. Basically, we are gonna go and play the game, and after that, we're gonna give the game a rating. And from there, we'll get one of three ratings. There might be more in the future. I don't know. I'm still a little new to this. But hopefully we will get going quickly. So we've got lore, replayability, and functionality. I couldn't think of anything else. So basically, as we are playing our little gaming game, we are going to rate it on those things. This is Whimsical Artefacts. It is a free game on Steam. I found out that you can draw on here, like literally anything. So if I click this, it brings up the whimsical artifacts, and we can kind of erase this. We can draw whatever we want. Now I have actually drawn all of these before. I had to redraw that because I wanted the title to be here. So, but so say we wanted the game's name to be Bob, for instance. Shout out to all the Bobs in the world, I guess. So now we're Bob. For the sake of not having cursing in my channel, I removed a specific word here. But yeah, and if you click on either this part right here or this part right here, it'll open up something to customize your character as well. This is the face, this is the hand, and then this is the cursor. Very nice. We are going to befriend. We're going to open a lobby. Give a rating on it anyways. We're going to unmute in game. But yeah, this is pretty cool so far. I've had a lot of fun with it. You get a lot of customization options. I don't know if there's more than just these, but this is what I've got so far. I got like little wings on the back and got a little talky robot face looking thing. I've got a halo with a cross above it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the game. I think the game came out like actually rather recently. You know what? I can check right now. So if we go to the store page and skip this, it came out July 31, 2025. So it's a fairly new game. But it's pretty simple. And think of it as basically playing something like Repo or something like Lethal Company. Maybe not so much Lethal Company. But definitely along there. And then you get these artifacts which can also be drawn on. Most of them don't do anything in single player because they're meant to be played with people. So if you find one that only has a singular edit, then more than likely it's something audio based, which is unfortunate. But speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and feed that. I will warn ahead of time that there are blinding lights in here. So if you are someone with like epilepsy or whatever, I do not recommend watching this video. But if you are okay with flashing lights and whatnot, then it should be fine for you. I don't know if we'll get any of the artifacts that do stuff like that. There's artifacts that affect your voice, affect other people's voices, affect your vision, flashbang you. There's a literal flashbang. It also is a little bit loud. I can fix that real quick though. We're just gonna about there. That should be fine. Yeah, and maybe a little louder. But yeah, I mean, it's fairly straightforward. Ooh, this, okay, so I like to draw on these to represent what they do. So, like, whenever this is not activated, it's that. Whenever it is activated, it is little curlies to kind of represent wind. Because the idea is you get faster. And then this one is a flashlight. So we're going to represent that with a flashlight. We're just gonna do that. And that'll be a flashlight. See? Flashlight. Very nice. So we got a tiny speed boost and a flashlight. And now I continue. Oh, that is one of the enemies, actually. This is a lantern. I'm just gonna make this one super easy. So, bop, 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 bop. Copy, paste. There you go. Lay on, lay off, lay on, lay off, lay on, lay off. I'm probably not gonna keep that one though. Anyways, so this guy does that if you anger him. This one only has one state, so it's probably a sound-based thing. You can scroll to swap through your hotbar. Your little indicator in the bottom right is your thing. This is another flashlight. I hate you already. I'm probably gonna sacrifice that flashlight. These little things, like the icons, actually do appear on your head. Like, they are visible. This explodes and it's very blinding, so I'm gonna look away from it for the sake of the viewers. I know it says level 29, but believe it or not, leveling up is actually pretty quick. So I've noticed that whenever I started out, I was able to go from level like, oh, I turned you down. I was able to go from like level 1 to like level 5 within a manner of like seconds, is what it feels like. Okay, you don't visibly. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna mark this one specially. So we've got this little guy there, and then we've got this little guy there, and we're gonna have an upward arrow like so. This represents size. So, because if you, it's not G. I thought it was G. It's Q. If you drop it, I actually shrunk. By default, I am this size, and then picking this up makes me bigger. I didn't realize you could get bigger. Oh. Oh. Gonna. Oh. What does this do? Nothing. I actually do want to keep the increased size. I think the increased size is fun. But yeah, see, like, look, we're already level 30, and I'm pretty sure we were level 28 before. Quackers. That's so loud. I turned the audio down, and it's still loud. Also, something I'm sad about is you can't get crushed by this. The hitbox for this is already here by the time that you spawn in. I think it would be funny if you could actually stand where it would land. Like maybe if there was like a little lighter indicator there, and you could walk under it even though you know it's gonna spawn there and get crushed for funsies. We haven't actually seen much of the enemies. I say enemies, they're not really enemies. I'm not gonna press you. Most of it is just button traps, and that's about it, actually. So this is another light. That's another lantern. Leave it alone for now, though. Oh, that one zooms you in. That's a little disorienting. I hope there was another path, because, like, yeah, okay, there's plenty of paths. I want to get all of them. Visually doesn't do anything, so it's probably auditory. There is absolutely one. Oh, shoot. Hey, look, that's another one. So if you look in it, it zooms in on it and plays a loud noise. And if you look at it too long, you die. I don't really know much in terms of like lore about this game, though. Cool. So actually, speaking of these lights, so I noticed something cool. They stay on when you're not holding them at all, regardless if you drop it or not. But also, if I can find the blue one, they actually mix colors. So like if I turn this one off, it's blue. But if I turn this one on, it's purple. But then if I find this one, now it's white, right? And actually, I do kind of want to keep. So yeah, I do kind of want to keep all of these. So we're just gonna draw that, scroll in twice, swap, place, and then paste, swap, place. Yeah, so there we go. Boom, place, scroll, swap, place. There we go. So, because I do like this light, this means that I can get rid of this flashlight now. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is the one that made you slower, so I'm going to sacrifice that. And whatever you drop, also when you pick it back up, it goes to the top. So we I actually do have an idea for this one, but this one requires me to do a little more effort. So this all makes sense in a second. Okay. Actually, what we could do for funsies is draw this, scroll in one, swap to eraser, scroll in one. There we go. And then paste. And then boom. This kind of represents like zooming in a little bit. I hope that makes sense. We don't intend to keep this one though. So, and then this is a throwaway. This will also be a throwaway. Huh. That doesn't really affect the color much, but I don't want to get rid of it. Honestly, hang on. I'm just gonna. So I want this one first, then this one, then this one, then this one, this one. And then these two are gonna get thrown away, so we want those next. Kind of just reorganizing. Oh. I was like standing on it for a minute. That was weird. But anyways, we did say we wanted to throw these two away. We can do that now. See, that fills up, telling you that you are almost good. We might have to forego the size at some point because I feel like that's going to be an issue. It's almost like I'm playing the game, not really so much reviewing it, but that's kind of the point of reviews. You play the game on the video and then you like, oh, I am so glad that that stopped. Okay, I know exactly what this does. Ignore that. That's a glitch. Okay, so what we can do here is we could draw this line, this big fat line, copy, paste, and then we can skinny this one up, draw that, and boom. So now when we use it, it'll push us forward, and that'll be the representation, oh god, of that. Oh, that's new. Never seen that before. Can you like stop with that, Chief? I like testing every single one I pick up. I think God is pointing towards the ceiling. You can get under these. Okay, so wait. Oh, I thought that did something different. Oh God. Oh, thank goodness. We will make another one of these. I'm just being sloppy because I'm trying to be quick. But I have a feeling we're gonna get really fast once I forego. Is this just, yeah, okay. Kickball. Oh, we've got an audio one actually. So if you noticed, I don't know which one it is. Hang on, it might be that one right there. Yeah, it was this one. So if you listen closely, it's like weird, right? It's all wobbly. So we are gonna sacrifice this one right here in our hand. And this one. And then that's all we needed. Just organizing. Oh, I see. This one made us taller. This is another biggin, so we can just that's how I like to represent them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna forego one of the talls, honestly. Probably the crudely drawn one, but before we do that, let's finish exploring. Oh god, we may not we may actually have to. Ooh, we are fast. Oh god, yeah, that's okay. I actually want to see how far this will go though. So oh my god, I can't even see. Ooh. We. Oh. Oh. There's two of them. Okay. Ooh. Ah! And we died. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire game. So, I mean, quick and simple, honestly. I can go ahead and give my review now, since that is the entire game. Pretty short, honest to God. But I was having fun, so I wanted to play a little. So in terms of our sheet, let's go ahead. I've got our little notepad here. That's what I'm using to represent everything. Lore wise, big fat 0. There's like no lore. Replayability, 100%. But rather than doing it like 100 or 200 or whatever, we're gonna do it out of 10. So replayability, it has a lot of it, but to go true, we'll say that it replayability is in like you'd have fun. Now, obviously, the intention of this is you have friends. I don't have friends to play this with at the given moment. I'm not saying I don't have friends, but it's better with friends. So I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. So, and actually, I'm gonna go ahead and fix the other one. So, and actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll give the lore a 2 because there is something here. It's just not there yet. Finally, functionality. Does it work? I forgot to explain functionality. That's okay. But functionality, does it work? I mean, so far, everything the way they've intended it has done it. Is it functional in a way that I have fun with it? Absolutely. Being able to write whatever you want, wherever you want, like here, I can literally customize my accessories. I can customize my face. I can customize my UI. I can't do that here. I think they should fix that though. I think being able to make it so your continue button, your settings button, your death button, your main menu button, I think that'd be fun. Maybe even making it so the like, because whenever you get people in here, it shows their name and a slider to turn them up and down. I think it would be so fun to be able to have the ability to change their names in the thing, whether that be for the sake of you don't want people adding those people because they are they're your friends and you're streaming on Twitch or something, or Kick or whatever you want to call them, and you want to like hide their names, you can briefly change that. I think that'd be awesome. So I will give functionality a 9 just because it's missing some minor details that I personally want, a preference. And I think we're allowed to be biased here anyways. And I'm going to go ahead and add another thing, an overall rating. Go ahead and move this up to showcase that new thing. There we go. This is an unedited view anyways. I think overall, the game is pretty good. So I'd say out of 10, about an 8. It's not the greatest thing in the world, obviously, but like you're gonna have fun. And when it comes to getting your laughs, they do that. It's pretty obvious that they can do that. So I say a pretty good 8 out of 10. If you enjoyed my content and would like to see more, please do subscribe. I hate to be the one to throw that out there at the end of the video, but I mean, it is the end of the video. So anyways, peace.